guys, welcome to Linzers Lounge. My name's Lindsay. Sorry that I didn't get to do American Idol videos the past couple of days. I've been sick. You might be able to tell from my voice that it's kind of sounded a little funky. On Tuesday I couldn't talk at all, so there was absolutely no point in me making a video. And last night, I'm going to try and make sure that she doesn't do what she did in the last video. Okay. And last night I still wasn't feeling all that great. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but let's see. On Tuesday, the performance show, there was 3 performances by each contestant. My favorite of the evening between all 6 of the songs was Ain't No Sunshine by Chris. Second, I would have to give it to Adam and do Mad World. And then I don't know, the second round of songs, which was the songs picked by Simon Fuller, who's the producer of American Idol. I didn't really like the song choices in general. I thought they were a little strange for both of them, but I thought Adam way oversang his song. Oh, what did he sing? I think I have it written down here. Good, Change Gonna Come by Sam Cooke, which is a really, really cool song. I believe Saisha Mercado did it last year for the top 3. But I don't know. He, like I said with one last week in my video, he needs to let the message of that song just speak for itself, and he didn't do that with that song. He definitely did a much more subdued performance of Mad World, and that's when I like Adam. I don't like when he is screeching at the top of his lungs. Just personal preference, but I'm really not digging the whole screeching thing, but I did like his performance of Mad World. So I say round 2, again, went to Chris. And then the third round was the Idol song called No Boundaries. Are you kidding me? That is the worst Idol song ever. It's horrible. Please, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's going to do anybody any justice. It's not going to do anything for anybody's career, regardless of who got it. So, I don't know. It sucked. I think the song is more suited towards Chris, his style of music, but it still, like, sucked. It wasn't good at all. Like, it definitely was too high for him. I wish that they would have been allowed to rearrange the song a little bit to make it more their style. Didn't happen. So, I don't know. I think for me, round 3 was almost a tie. Chris edged it out a little bit just because you guys know that I'm a big Chris fan. And then last night, I thought the show was freaking killer. Oh my gosh, I loved it. My favorite performance would have to be the Black Eyed Peas, and I'm not a big Black Eyed Peas fan at all. I just thought their performance was awesome. And I didn't understand really why Lil got to have her own performance. Like, the entire thing was just her. And that only really happened to, like, well, I guess it happened to a couple more people than I'm thinking of. Like, Allison's with Cyndi Lauper. Freaking awesome. But why didn't Anoop, who did better than Lil, Matt, who did better than Lil, get their own performances? And I thought it was kind of weird that they paired Chris up with Keith Urban, who, I mean, that was a cool performance, instead of Jason Mraz, who was there, and they've been kind of comparing him or calling him like a Jason Mraz type singer all season, when it was Anoop and Alexis, and then everybody else came out. I don't know, I just kind of thought that was a weird choice, but I thought he did a really good job with Keith Urban, and I don't think anyone really ever thought of him as being a country singer, but he is from Arkansas, so he's got that kind of country twang a little bit in his voice, so I could see him actually doing very well in country music. Kind of more bluegrass, maybe. Or I don't know. He did really well with Keith Urban, who's not, like, totally country. I mean, he's on country radio, of course, but he's not, like, Garth Brooks kind of country, which probably I think would work really well for him. Oh, and Adam, I have to give props where props are due. His performance with Kiss was really cool. My dad's a huge Kiss fan, so we were watching it, and my dad was here, and so I was like, hey Dad, I paused it, I was like, hey Dad, you gotta come here, and I was like, you know, before he was like, oh, you know, I want the other guy to win, you know, I don't like him, you know, blah, 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 whatever, but he thought that was really cool. I said, wow, man, that guy is awesome. So that was a really cool performance. And then the two boys, Chris and Adam, got to sing with Queen. Adam totally outshined Chris, unfortunately. Same thing that happened with Chris and Danny Goki on their duet. So Chris has got to be careful when he picks people to do a duet with on tour, because he doesn't have that strong of a voice. He has a good voice and he's a great performer, but he's not that strong of a voice. So if you guys do the EW prediction challenge, I totally predicted Chris to go home and Adam to be the winner, even though you guys know that I wanted Chris. So we were watching it, and I put my money on Adam winning. I think probably most of America did. Wasn't too excited about that, but I thought that was going to happen. And then, it came down to the wire, and Chris is the winner of American Idol 2009. I wish I would have taped my reaction, because I was like screaming, like, ah! Ah! Like, seriously, I was going crazy. I was so excited. Like, I think what happened, and the reason that Chris won, I was thinking about it, probably because Danny Goki's fans went to Chris. Honestly, I think that's probably what tipped him over the edge, because Danny and Chris are much more similar than Danny and Adam. So, both of those guys are very religious. They've both done things with their church, and they haven't hid the fact. So I think the people that really like Danny Goki were going to like Chris better. Who knows? That's just my theory on how it actually happened and how Chris actually became the American Idol. I'm so excited for him. Hopefully he'll come out with some awesome music, not like No Boundaries. And I think really, in the long run, Adam's going to be happy that he didn't win. I've been saying this all along. I don't understand why he wanted to win. But, he ended up not winning. And I still think he's going to have a really, really successful career, whether it's in, like, glam rock music, which I don't know if there's really a market for anymore, but he could bring it back, or doing, like, theater stuff. Maybe he, could do some acting and stuff. Either in film or on stage. But I think really, regardless of the outcome of the show, he was going to have a career, and I think it's going to be more beneficial for him to not have that title of American Idol. Look at Clay Aiken. A lot of people kind of make fun of him, but that man can sing his butt off. And he's, done really well for himself. He did the pop thing for a little while, and then now he's on Broadway, or he was on Broadway. So he's worked it out himself. So yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to do over the summer, because this is like my last American Idol video, which really makes me sad. So thank you guys so much for watching me. Like I said, I'm really sorry that I didn't get my video out, earlier this week, but I was sick. But I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to hopefully come back next year and do some American Idol videos. I'm going to try to do some videos over the summer. I've been doing a couple of product reviews. I've liked doing those, so maybe I'll continue to do some of those. If you guys have any suggestions for me, I would love to hear them. And I do have a couple of other American Idol related videos that I'm going to want to post in the next couple of weeks or so. So if you want to subscribe, you can do so right over here. Click that yellow button, and then you can leave some comments in here, which is really cool. I always like hearing them. But yeah, Chris Allen, American Idol 2009. I think I'm the only one of the only ones on YouTube who's making these kind of videos that is actually excited that Adam lost. Chris won. Yay. So excited. He deserved it. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye.